Hey traders, Taylor with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a quick market status for Friday, March 10th. Here's our general disclaimer. Give it a read when you're done, so let's move on. Wow. Here looking at the tick US model, filter tick, large buying throughout the session, linear down days, both filter tick and cumulative tick, railroad tracks lower. Today's close was lower than yesterday's close, important thing that we have noted. New lows outpace new highs. I mean, no surprise with the price action today. That tick is pretty ugly. Tick ArcX model, all signals turned off. Obvious there. Longer term moving average movement is fully inverted and trending lower. Railroad tracks lower. Cumulative tick continues to make lower lows on each consecutive day. So again, nothing good to see here. Going to the SPY Gamma dashboard real quick. Something that we noted, there's a lot of put domination that's come into the market this week relative to last week, a couple weeks ago. 400 we noted was the big upside level just given the amount of liquidity that we have there. To the downside, we noted 395 and 390, 390 being negative GEX. That is where we trended to today. Now hitting on price action itself here, looking at the indexes with our 10 a.m. trading view script overlaid. We have SPY, SPX, QQQ. Things I will note is a lot of good opportunities once we recognize the move was trending lower to get in around key levels. Just looking at SPY, we had a couple retests of 0 GEX. Again, SPX offered a couple tests of 0 GEX, and QQQ itself offered a couple opportunities at P-Trans and 0 GEX. So today, the thing that we would note that was important is to realize that we're in a downtrending market, and from there, trying to find ways into the market. Now going over some individual stocks here, looking at Amazon. Something I also note too is maybe the indexes don't offer you an opportunity, but if you realize it's a trend down day, then shift your focus to individual stocks, see if something presents itself. Here we have Amazon. You had a break and a retest of plus GEX. From there, failed lower, down to 0 GEX. 0 GEX again. Had a consolidation, then break lower to negative GEX. A couple opportunities there. That was Google, by the way, not Amazon. Looking at NVIDIA, again, a break and retest of positive trends, fail lower, break and retest of 0 GEX, failure lower. So those are pretty cut and dry moves there. Now looking at the indexes with our 5 p.m. script. Again, this is our best guess of what tomorrow looks like before overnight updates. So important to get that first script of the day. And look at our PBI charts in the morning. SPY, SPX, QQQ, same setup. I mean, really, we're bottomed out here in the sense of at the bottom of the structure. We want to see if that structure does continue to shift lower. Yeah, really not a ton to say here. Looking at Apple, right at 0 GEX. Amazon, near 0 GEX. Tesla, down at negative GEX, COTMP. Google, 0 GEX. Meta, 0 GEX. Intel, right at positive trends. XOM, right at negative trends. So yeah, really the reason I hit on those is, throughout the last couple of weeks, we've been hitting on setups around our key levels. All these stocks are at key levels. So again, tomorrow going to be important to identify, A, are we in a trending market, or are we in a choppy market for the day? And then B, is price trading around a key level, and is there a potential trade at that moment in time? Now just hitting on some technical levels real quick, looking at the daily chart. Again, we were talking about the structure. We had a bullish structure trying to form. We had a higher low, higher high, higher low. However, we just took out that higher low. So really just going to see where this lower low ultimately bottoms out. If it does bottom out, just looking at some untested local lows that have been made here to the downside as potential downside targets. Zooming in on the hourly chart, just making these downside targets a little bit more clear. Key level to the upside is real first the local low that was made a couple weeks ago, and then the daily high that was made today. So with that, best of luck tomorrow. Again, be sure you get those trading view updates, looking at PBI charts, and then really just key things are, what kind of market are we in tomorrow, trending or chop, and then two, are there any steps around our key levels? So again, we'll be in voice like we were today, tomorrow, kind of talking through the open till 10:30, 11 o'clock, sharing trades if those are taken and whatnot. So with that, best of luck to you tomorrow, and talk to you over the weekend. Bye.